Hi, my name is Maddie, welcome to my channel, and today I have a full face review of all makeup from Kmart. So I haven't been doing makeup for like a while now. Like I don't know, I've just been into like really minimal makeup, so I wanted to start getting back into doing makeup again. So I did a massive order from Kmart of all of their own products or from their own brand, and I wanted to give them a go. So I am going to show you a haul of everything that I got, and then I'm going to test it out and give you my opinion and my review on it. So yeah, let's get into it. So first off, I got this vitamin C skincare kit. It has a cleanser, face mist, serum, and a moisturizer in it as well. So I'm really excited to use this. I did already open it. I am guilty, I already opened it because I wanted to smell it because it has like orange in it. So I wanted to see what it smells like, but yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I've used other skincare products from Kmart before, and I've loved all of them. I've never had an issue with any of them. They've always made my skin feel really nice and look really nice, so I've never had an issue with any skincare from Kmart. So this video is not sponsored by Kmart or any brand whatsoever. This is just me showing you my opinion on these makeup products. So maybe you could go and buy them if you wanted to, but yeah, not sponsored. So I got the Ultimate Makeup Brush Set. It has 9 brushes in it. It has eye brushes, a spoolie brush, eyebrow brush, face brushes. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I already have lots of different brushes. I've used ones from Kmart before. I've used ones from Morphe before. I've used all sorts of different ones. They're sort of all the same to me in my opinion. So this set was about $10, which is extremely affordable, and this is basically all you need to have like in your makeup kit. Like nothing crazy, you know what I mean? It's all the same stuff at the end of the day. So I got one of these. So I got the Skin Tint in shade Light. I'm not like a full coverage girly when it comes to makeup. I just want something like that's really sheer over my face. If I want to wear foundation, I just want something that's really sheer over my face, more like a moisturizer look, so nothing too crazy. So I just got this face tint, which is basically like a BB cream. Next is their concealer wand in the shade Porcelain. They didn't have the other shades that I wanted. They didn't have my specific shade, so this one might be too light for me. I'm not sure, but they do say getting a concealer that's a lot lighter than your skin tone or a lot lighter than your foundation is better anyway, because that's the point of concealer. It's supposed to be like lighter and brighten. So yeah. Next is this cream blush stick. I have been wanting to try the stick liquid ones, so I'm really excited to try this one, and I got it in the highlighter as well. I haven't tried, so this one's cream. I haven't tried the liquid ones before, and I really want to try the liquid ones. That's for another day, but I'm excited to try the cream one too, because I like makeup that looks really like fresh and dewy. That's the sort of makeup that I like, and that's what I want to have a go at and try doing, because I just feel like it looks so nice. My cat just entered. He is a bit of a chatty one, so if you hear any meowing, it's just Biggie. Don't worry about him. He's a part of the fam, it's all good. So next I got these highlighter drops. I think this would be really fun. Like I said, I really like the dewy, fresh, like bronzed summer makeup look. I'm super into that. I've seen a lot of other creators doing that, and I just think it looks so like nice. It just makes you look so clean and fresh, so I thought this would add to that as well. Got the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown from e.l.f. I have never tried this one before. I have rarely tried e.l.f. products too, so this one will be interesting. I also got this gel that is clear mascara, but also an eyebrow gel. I like to put eyebrow gel on my eyebrows before I put any product on them, because I just feel like it just helps it stick better and it stays longer if I do that. So I got this one as well. Next is just this pressed face powder, so it's just a setting powder, matting and setting. I'm guessing it's translucent as well, so yeah. And to pair with that, I got a face palette, so it has a contour, blush and highlight in it. This one is the light palette. They did have a lot of different ones. My skin tone is super light and I have pink undertones on my skin, if you can't already tell. So this one would be the best to go with. I got just 2 beauty blenders because I have not used like face makeup in years, so I did not have a beauty blender, so I had to get some. It's a bit punched in a little bit, but it'll be fine. So just 2 of these. Next is the Hydrate setting spray. I've not used this one before, but I mean all setting sprays are usually the same thing anyway, so yeah. Next is just this mini nudes eyeshadow palette. I am super excited about this. It's like all of the colors that I like for eyeshadow. I like doing colored eyeshadow sometimes too, but this is usually what I go for. And I like that it's so small as well. I can put it in my makeup bag and I can bring it with me, because I feel like that's one of the issues I have, like when I'm traveling. I don't want to take like a massive palette with me everywhere I go, that sort of thing. I just want something easy to like chuck into my makeup kit that's always in there, you know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be perfect. Next is this waterproof mascara from BYS. I have not used this one before, but I think I'll like it. I usually get waterproof mascara. That is, I think, the biggest life hack is getting a waterproof mascara. Alright, my last 2 products, I got this lip kit in the shade Bombshell, and it's a matte lip kit. So it has a lipstick, a lip liner, and a liquid lipstick as well. And I got this clear lip gloss to pair with this as well, because I'm not the biggest fan of matte lipstick, if I'm being completely honest. I don't like the way it feels on my lips. So I think, in my brain, I think that if I put clear lip gloss over it, then it'll give it a different finish than it would if it was just this. Okay, so that's all of the products haul done. Now it's time to get into the actual makeup. I'm going to just start by clipping my bangs away so they're out of my face. Cute, isn't that a look in itself? Love that. Okay, so for some reason I thought that I ordered a primer. It turns out that I didn't, and maybe because a lot of stuff was out of stock on their website. So I am going to try putting the face cream underneath as my primer, because I'd still rather have some moisture in there instead of just putting it on like a normal face. I feel like in a lot of makeup tutorials, the make or break of it is what you put under your makeup. I guess that'll be a test for this product in itself, because let's see if it can hold underneath makeup. So it doesn't smell like anything. The serum does though. Like I said before, I did open it and give it a sniff test, and the serum smells so good. It smells like orange juice, and I want to smell like orange juice. I'm going to just put a little bit more on there. So today I'm just going to be doing a natural makeup look, a bit of a bronzy look, maybe a bit of a brown gold eye. Okay, so that product is done. It's super drying, like it dried super fast. It's leaving my face sort of sticky almost, and like almost drier than it was, which is interesting, but that might be good for a primer though, because it might stick better on there. So I'm not exactly up to date with all of the latest like makeup trends and stuff. Like I do watch like TikTok makeup videos and all that sort of thing, but because like I feel like I've been out of the makeup game for so long. Like when I was like in my early teens, I used to love doing makeup, experimenting with different things. I would watch all of the makeup creators on YouTube and stuff like that, and I used to be so into like every product and all that sort of thing. But like in the last couple of years, I sort of just, you know, gave it up and was just doing other stuff, and I was just doing sort of very light natural makeup. So I'm just going to do my makeup the way that I remember how to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with my skin tint. It has a little pump applicator, which is always great. I am going to start off by spraying my beauty blender with some of the setting spray. I do remember that little hack. You're supposed to like wet your beauty blender, that's usually better, but I'm just gonna spray it with setting spray instead. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a spritz like that. Oh my god, that smells so good. What is in this? Oh, it's infused with aloe vera, rose water, and hyaluronic acid. It smells so fucking good. I was not expecting that, Jesus. Okay, so I think that's good. We've just got nice wet beauty blender. So I'm going to put a bit of the foundation onto my hand, and then that way I can build it onto my skin, onto my face with what I need. So I'm just gonna go in with. Oh. So far, I think the shade is a perfect match. It's blending right into my skin very nicely. And I'm not looking for anything overly like full coverage or anything. I just want something sort of sheer, almost just like a tinted moisturizer. And that's basically what it is. It's just called a face tint. So it's nothing crazy. I don't want it to like cover anything, you know what I mean? I'm not too fussed about it covering acne or anything like that. I'm super chill with that. I'm not overly fussed. I have very textured skin as it is. Like I said before, my skin tone is very like, I have a lot of pink undertones in my skin, and I also do have I do have textured skin as well. I mean, everyone does, but I have a lot of acne scars and that sort of thing from when I was an early teen. So my skin's very textured, so I already know that it's gonna cling to certain spots, but I'm not too fussed about that as long as it doesn't look cakey and make my skin look dry, because we don't want that. Okay, so that is our foundation done. So far, I'm super happy with this. It has given me the look that I wanted, in the sense that it's sort of just a sheer overlay of my skin. It's already giving me like a skin like feel. Like it doesn't feel like cakey or like bulky on my skin. Like it just feels like moisturizer, which is nice. I'm just gonna go with a bit of setting spray with every step, just so I keep that sort of moisture and glow to my skin, because I don't like my skin drying out in any way. I don't like that. I'm not super into like matte makeup, you know what I mean? I want it to be glowy and dewy. Okay, we'll let that dry for a second. Okay, next we're going in with the concealer ones. So this shade I think is going to be a lot lighter than my normal skin, so it should be okay as long as I don't put too much on, because I don't want to wash myself out, but we can fix that with bronzer and that sort of stuff later, so that we can put some colour back into our skin. So it's really tiny, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. So far, it looks really watery. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my eyes there. I'm going to put a bit on my nose. I'm going to put a bit on my forehead here, like that. A little bit on my chin. And a little bit just on the sides of my nose there, like that. And a bit here, just to brighten. I am going to do a little bit of eyeshadow, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit on my eyelids there, because I don't have a primer or an eyeshadow primer, so putting concealer is just basically the same thing too. It just helps it stick and you have a base for your eyeshadow to cling to. Okay, so far it sort of blends out. blends away, like almost disappears. So far it's making my face look a little bit cakey, and I'm not a huge fan of that, but that could be for a couple of reasons. That could be because I didn't use the proper primer and I used a moisturizer. It could be the product itself. It could just be my skin. There's a lot of things that go into why products don't look a certain way, and I never like to blame the product first because there's so many factors that go into it, you know what I mean? Right now I look like a ghost. I do not look like me right now. But that also could be because it is a couple of shades way too light for me. So here it's like clinging to my eye bags that I have and making this sort of white cast under my eyes there, which is a little bit scary, but we'll just try and blend that out as much as we can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having bright under eyes. That's sort of what we want to achieve. We want to have that like light lift in our skin, so there isn't anything wrong with that. I just don't want it to cling under there and make it look cakey, you know what I mean? We don't want that. That's not a good look. So there is our concealer done. So far it's making my face feel a little bit cakey, like in some places it's clinging to, but like I said, my face texture is sort of like that, and that's sort of the reason why I stopped doing a lot of like face makeup, like foundation and stuff, because the texture of my skin, foundation clings to it in lots of areas and just makes it not look good. But so far it's honestly not looking too bad, so I'm going to spray it with the setting spray. Keeping in mind too, all of these products were extremely affordable and cheap. Like every product was within like under $10, you know, between $5. So you know what, at the end of the day, I'm not extremely worried about it. Like right now I would wear this out, like this looks good. So for the price of the product, this is good. I don't have extremely high expectations for the product. Like for what it's worth, like so far I'm liking it. Okay, so I'm just trying to work out the order in doing things, because I'm going to put a little bit of powder on to sort of bake and just lock it all in. But I don't want to put cream products over powdered products because I feel like that would cause it to lift. So as you can see now with the foundation, it is lifting in these areas, causing it to be a bit cakey there, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so I'm just going to put this blush on here. My nose is already pink as it is, and foundation just lifts off there incredibly easily, so I'll just put that on there. We'll just work with them. If you can't beat them, join them. So we'll blend that in with our beauty blender. Oh, okay. It sort of blended into nothing, really. Okay, it just disappeared. It blended into nothing. Okay. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my face palette and put a little bit of this contour brown shade just on my cheekbone. So I'm gonna go like this. And I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna do it on the other side too. So the issue with contour is that it can make your foundation base look really muddy, and you don't want that. And again, it depends on the products that you're using, and I'm using fairly cheap products, so I'm not expecting it to be crazy. I'm just gonna put a bit up here too for some definition. So I'm just gonna go in with this all over brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this brown shade on my nose. I'm not really sure how we're gonna go with that. I'm not a crazy makeup guru. I'm not very sure how to do the contour properly, but we'll just give it a go and see. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, so I am going in with my brush pack. I'm just getting the powder brush. I also think it's extremely convenient that they have like the title for them on the brush. Like if you're a beginner and you're not really sure where to start with what products and what brushes, I think this set is really good too, because it tells you which one you need. So that's fantastic. I love that. Okay, I'm going to go in with my powder brush, and I'm going to put some of the translucent powder just in these areas to brighten it a little bit. Just sort of sharpen it, and it just locks everything in a little bit too. Because my skin, like I said before, my skin is a combination skin, and it's got a lot of texture, so in a lot of areas it's super dry, and a lot of areas it's super oily. We'll see how that goes. Okay, right now I'm not really sure how I feel about what's going on my face. Like, I feel like it looks good. It also could be the lighting that's making me unsure about it. Like, I feel like it looks okay at the minute, but we're not done yet, so we won't be judging it until we're done. So I'm just going to spray again. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I am going to do my eyebrows now. I'm using the eyebrow pencil. I've always been an eyebrow pencil girl because I feel like it's easy to mimic hairs with it, you know what I mean? But I have been using a brow pomade for the past year or so, and I have liked that too, but I am going back to an eyebrow brush because I sort of miss it, and I just want to, you know, try something new again. So this is what the product looks like. One end is for eyelashes and one end is for eyebrows. So we're gonna go with the eyebrow end, and we're just going to brush them out like that. Don't worry, I'm not leaving them like this. I'm going to fix it with the eyebrow pencil. I'm just brushing them out so I get the product all the way in there. I am going to use the eyebrow pencil now. I'm super excited for this eyebrow pencil actually, because I haven't used an eyebrow pencil in so long and I've missed it, and also because I have heard good things about this eyebrow pencil, and I've heard that e.l.f. is pretty good. Like I said earlier, I haven't used a lot of their products, but I have heard that e.l.f. is good, so let's see how we go. Oh, I'm not sure what shade it was. I think it's a neutral brown, so it should be okay. All right. Okay, so far I like it. It's gliding on super smooth, which is nice, and it is my match as well, my colour match. It's gliding on super effortlessly, which is nice. Okay, eyebrows are done. I'm surprised by that product, if I'm being completely honest. That was really good. It glided on so nice. That was actually really good. It glided on so smoothly and nicely. Like, the product is, it's a cream product, which I do like for eyebrows, because I feel like the dry pencils just doesn't do anything for me. It's just, I can't manipulate it in the way that I want it to. I can't make it, you know, go thicker or whatever, you know what I mean? I just feel like I like the cream products way better, but I do really like this pencil. It's okay if your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. Mine are definitely not even related sometimes, because I used to fuck around with my eyebrows so hard as an early teen. I shaved them off at one point. I used to draw them on as massive blocks. I did not know how to do my eyebrows properly. I did not know how to look after them properly, and therefore they've sort of grown back sort of, you know, uneven and not matching. Like, there's still some hairs here that like never grew back from when I shaved them off, so they're not matching. But you know what, I've grown to be completely okay with that, because there's nothing wrong with that, you know, it's fine. Okay, so that is basically our base done. I'm going to break a rule though and try some of these highlighting drops. The rule is you shouldn't put cream or liquid products over powder, because it'll make it cakey. So if my makeup becomes super cakey, that is my own fault. I have been warned. But I am just gonna, yeah, putting setting spray on, because that way it would make my skin a little bit more, put more moisture into my skin, and therefore it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit here, like that. Oh, it's like, it's gold. Wait, I should have known that it was gold. Oh no. Oh no. I think I put too much on. How am I supposed to blend this? Going with the beauty blender? Oh no. Oh, oh no, I think I ruined it. Okay, I don't think I am the biggest fan of that, although it is blending in better with my finger than it is with the beauty blender. But again, it is my fault, because I broke the no liquid products over powder, so that is my own fault. But honestly, I was about to say, honestly, it's not that bad, and then I look to the side. I'm glowing. Like, I mean, my skin is super shiny anyway, so, oh, that's just my skin reflecting off the light that my lighting situation. Oh my god. Well, at least I look like a bronzed, highlighted goddess. Okay, so it hasn't blended out to be too bad, if I'm being honest. It did look a little bit scary at the start, but we're just super bronzed and glowy. Okay, so that is our base done. Now I am okay with this. Like, I would go out with this. I would be fine with looking like this at like a party, just with less of that highlighter, and probably before putting powder on, because oh my god. But that is just I have a ring light right here, so I guess it looking that shiny and that bright is because of my lighting situation, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my bronze palette. I'm just going to take the plastic off. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of an ombre brown into like a gold look. That is my staple eyeshadow look. I'm just going to go in with this fluffy blending brush from our brush set, and I'm just going to dip it in to probably this shade here. It's like a light brown shade. I'm just going to dip it in there, and I'm just going to put it on the outer of my crease. So I have hooded eyes, which is why I don't do extravagant eyeshadow looks. Mostly because I haven't practiced enough in a while to do extravagant looks, and I know I'll get there, and I will practice so I can do different looks. But yeah, this is what I'm just used to doing. And also, I think knowing how to do this look is a good staple to have, honestly, because it's super easy. Like bronzed brown gold eyeshadow is super easy to achieve, and it's also, it always just looks good, you know what I mean? It's always just looks good. I mean, it might be different for everyone, but in my opinion, this is one that's always never let me down. Never let me down. I don't know if it's just these products or what is happening right now, but it's not blending out very well. I mean, this palette was $4, so it could be the palette, if I'm being honest. I'm used to using more high-end products on my eyeshadow. Like, I have Kylie Cosmetics palettes and their Freestar products for eyeshadow, because they're just what's always worked well for me, in my opinion. This eyeshadow is blending so badly. It's not blending very well on this eye, so what I'm gonna do is add more brown to this side and make it more of a grungy, smoked out look. Okay, that looks alright now. It's sort of struggling to blend out a little bit. It also could be the lighting. Oh, there we go, great. It's raining outside. Hopefully you can't hear it too much. Hopefully you can't hear that rain too much. I am a little bit close to the window. It could also be the lighting, just because the lighting's sort of shining on me, but I am happy with that. It doesn't look too bad in person. This eyeshadow look ended up a lot darker than I intended it to be, but I'm okay with that. Just keep blending it out. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the flat eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go dip into the gold shade, and I'm gonna just put it here on my eyelid. Okay, so my review of these eyeshadow products, the browns, awful, did not blend very well at all. As you can see, like, look at my eyelids right now, like, what the hell is that? They did not blend at all, but this gold shade looks really nice. Like, look, what the fuck is that? Like, it didn't blend well at all. Maybe it's not the product's fault, it could be the brush's fault. I'm not really sure at this stage. I mean, in person it doesn't look as bad as it does on camera, but yeah. So I'm just gonna put gold over the eyelid there. Like, I'm fine with this eyeshadow look because I am into, like, the grunge rock star look anyway. I'm not too fussed about it looking a little bit messy and rough like that, because I'm sort of into that. I'm into that grungy, smoked out, messy look. I think it looks really cool. Okay, so that's our eyeshadow done. Look a little bit like a raccoon. But in person it doesn't look as bad as it does on camera though. I am being honest. Okay, I'm not too I'm not too mad about that. And just quickly gonna go in with this angled brush and dip into this light highlighting shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit up here under my eyebrow there, and a little bit just in the crease of my eye, like that. I just feel like it just brightens your eye a little bit. Okay, next I'm going in with the mascara. Look at that, it's like a slick matte finish. Very nice. Okay, let's see what this applicator looks like. Okay, it's one of those spiky ones. Okay, that looks alright. I'm just trying to thin it out a bit and brush it out a bit because I don't like clumpy mascara, and I don't put it on the bottom lashes either. I just feel like from personal experience, when I put mascara on my bottom lashes, sort of by the end of the day, even within a couple of hours, it's all smudged under there and it sort of makes your eye really dark. And it could definitely be the product itself that I was using, but I just feel like I was constantly having this issue where my bottom lashes were just getting so like dark and just making my face look so dark. Okay, I really like this mascara. It's lifted my lashes. It looks really nice. I actually really like it. Okay, that's eyes done. So far, I'm actually loving this. I'm actually loving this makeup look so far. Do like how this eyeshadow situation is a bit messy and smudged out like that, because it just gives that like rock and roll feel and I'm into that. Okay, last product is the lip kit. Okay, so I am just gonna wipe my lips because I would have got foundation on there for sure, and I don't want it to look cakey and all crusty. Okay. So there's 3 products in here, and I also got a clear lip gloss as well to put over it because I'm not into the matte lipsticks. I just don't like the way it feels, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this lip liner. I usually would put lip balm underneath because I just feel like lip balm helps it glide on better. Lips feel more moisturized as well, but I broke my lip balm and have not replaced it yet. So I don't overline my lips or anything, I literally just do my lip shape. And it doesn't matter if this part is a bit rough either, because you're gonna go in and fix it with lipstick anyway, so. Just gonna go in with the lipstick. Oh, I really like this shade. I don't think I've ever worn a shade like this. Okay, so this makeup has turned into a bit of a grunge rock star girlfriend look. But you know what? Who's complaining about that? Because it's not me. I'm just gonna go in now with this clear lip gloss. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this clear lip gloss now, and hopefully it gives me the effect that I'm looking for. That's perfect! that's what I wanted. I wanted it to have the color, but I wanted it to look shiny. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so we'll give the look one last spritz. Okay, so this is the finished look. Overall, I am pretty happy with how these products performed. The eyeshadow is the only product that let me down, if I'm being honest. Like, it's not too bad. I do like the gold, but the browns, they didn't blend properly, and they've sort of left me with this weird cakey look around my eyelid. Like I said, I'm not overly fussed about it because I don't mind makeup, like eyeshadow looks that look a little bit grungy like that, that's fine. I guess the overall test will be how these sort of face products perform, how long they last for. But right now, I'm super happy with it for the price. Like, all of these products were extremely cheap. So if you're looking for something easy and cheap to put into your makeup kit, these products are definitely recommended. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this overall look. I love the lip. Getting the clear lip gloss was definitely a good idea. Alright, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I had so much fun making this video. Let me know if you liked this video and if you want me to test out more makeup products. I am super happy to check out different makeup products and try them out. So yeah, let me know. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.